Thursday. It's day 5 already of Celebrate the Light, our 11th annual fundraiser. And this week we have a very long list of exciting things happening. We're sharing with you these videos every night at 7, talking about featured items, but we're also talking about special events that Salt and Light does. And so, wherever you are right now in your homes, will you please give a warm welcome to our new co-host of these fantastic videos. We have with us, this is a high honor, the one, the only, the most beautiful, the newly engaged, sorry gentlemen, the always exceptional, Christy Colleen Miller. Yay! Yay! And Christy comes bearing gifts. She has in her hands tonight's featured item. Do you want to tell us what this is here?
We have 2 items from the Pampered Chef.
Ooh,
we have
Pampered.
a large muffin tin pan, which would be awesome for making, I guess, large muffins or large cupcakes or very small cakes. and we have a springform pan.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. I love this beautiful color. I don't know what we would call it. Some sort of blue.
Beautiful.
It is a really nice blue, almost like robin's egg kind of blue.
And
So-
these are highly desired items. They came with the whole catalog. Pampered Chef is pretty
Good
legit.
stuff. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
it is good
Chris
stuff.
Irvin bid on these immediately, so you're going to want to outbid him.
Please do.
For sure. Yeah.
So we'll place those back there among all the other wonderful items, which, by the way, pretty much everything has a current bid, and the bids just keep getting higher. So get your hands on something very exciting, and the best part is that when you do that, you are supporting Salt and Light, which we appreciate so much. So if you don't already know, like I said, every day of Celebrate the Light, we're talking about a special event that Salt and Light does. And tonight, we're talking about something I know a lot of you love and we love so much, and that is mission trips.
Mm-hmm.
So, Christy, how many Salt and Light mission trips have you been on?
I actually was trying to calculate this.
Yeah.
I think it's between like 24 and 25.
Let's just round up to 30.
There was a time when we did 3 missions each year, and I was on all of them, and then we would do sometimes a Christmas mission, so those would get thrown in. So
No.
yeah,
That's
good
a
amount.
lot. That's a
A lot
lot
of
of mission
missions.
work. She's been the hands and feet of Jesus many times, every day pretty much. So do you have any favorite, from all of those trips you've been on, any favorite mission trip memories?
You know, one of the ones that stands out the most to me, which I'm sure some of my older Salt and Light alums will remember, is my very first year, 2009, my very first year as a Salt and Light intern. We were doing York Mission. It was my first time in York Mission, and I was told to be the head of a group,
Uh-huh.
and we were supposed to be building a handicap ramp for one of the wonderful people in the city. And the person in charge, Dave Meaner, the wonderful Dave Meaner, said, "You're going to help your group build a handicap ramp." And I said, but I don't know how to do that. And he looked at me straight in the eye and he said, "You get some galvanized screws and some 2x4s, boom!" He's like, "Bingo bango, you have yourself a handicap ramp." And I was like, "I think you missed a few steps. Like, I don't know how to." And so we literally showed up at our work site, and it was just me and another leader, and we just would wait around for Dave to get there to like show us what to do. At the end of the week, we did have a handicap ramp. There was a ramp. It turned out great, but I couldn't tell you how that happened exactly.
Wow. But somehow, that's the
You
beautiful
get
thing.
thrown in and you do your best.
That's the beauty of missions, is like somehow things come together.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one house in South Carolina I was at, there was a parrot. And
In the house.
the parrot spoke, and we got to talk to the parrot, which was really exciting for us.
Mm-hmm.
So usually in our last videos over the week, we've been sharing quotes that we've gathered from you guys about all of our wonderful Salt and Light events. Today's quote is going to come to us live in the moment right now. We are going to phone call a Salt and Light alum. Ooh, her name is Claudia Mangora, and
The one and only.
The one and only. And she actually spoke during a morning session at Impact this year, so some of you might remember her from that. But she is a real star. She's a hard worker on mission trips, and I thought she would have some fun things to say. And so she knows we're calling, so we're gonna call her. And
We hope she knows.
We hope she knows, and we're gonna have a chat.
All right,
We'll move a little closer so everyone can hear.
Hello.
Hi, Claudia.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
What's it like in York, PA? Is that where you are?
Yeah, I met in York. It's really not. It's just kind of cloudy.
It's Claudia here too. Also, Christy's here. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Christy.
So, Claudia, we're talking about Salt and Light mission trips, which I was just saying that you're someone who's a hard worker on missions and you go hard in the paint. Did you attend Salt and Light missions just as an intern on Salt and Light or also as a student?
So actually, my first event with Salt and Light ever was the York Mission in 2010.
Oh.
So that was my very first event. So I was a student.
Wow.
And then I went on a mission trip basically every year that they offered it, and then I got asked to join the Salt and Light team, and then went on even more during my 3 years with them.
Well, yeah, because you and I started on Salt and Light together, which was in 2014. So you had been on quite a few mission trips even before you were an intern with Salt and Light.
Yeah, I had been going on them since I think like the 7th grade or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow.
I'm pretty sure you were in my group and you wouldn't talk to me. I think that's been a running joke, actually.
Yes.
Like, I really tried to get you to talk to me, and you just
I was
didn't.
like 13.
Just weren't having it.
Oh, but
But
you
I'm glad we moved past that.
We have. We've
Well,
grown.
it sounds like maybe you haven't moved on.
I just remembered. I was like, was that Fee or was that Claudia? And I was like, oh, it was definitely Claudia.
Oh, great. Well, Claudia, do you have any favorite memories from Salt and Light mission trips? Maybe one or two that stand out to you?
Yeah, so one, I just love mission trips. I love doing the work. So that is just something about me that just kind of navigates towards and like thrives in a mission trip. I don't mind like painting or weeding or like building a fence. Like I don't mind doing any of that. But I also just love the relational aspect. One that you get with the people at the site, like the people you are serving. I love getting to hear their story, and I love getting to know them. And I also love, as a student, I loved getting to know the Salt and Lighters. I just thought they were so cool and just really cool people that I wanted to talk to and like laugh with and joke with and stuff like that. But then also as a Salt and Lighter, I loved getting to know the students. Like that was where my heart was. Definitely serving and also getting to know the students was like the highlight of the mission trip for me.
Oh, I remember one year, like, because everyone goes in different sites during the day and then we all come back together in the afternoon, and you were like, your legs and arms were covered. I forget if it was paint or like stainer, like a wood stain, but they were completely covered. And you were like, look, I'm covered in paint. Isn't this amazing? Which is, that truly embodies the mission trip feeling. Another question just off the cuff. Why would you tell someone to attend a mission trip? What's the reason why they should go on a Salt and Light mission?
That's another good question. I would also say that at that first York mission trip that I went on in 2010 was like the very first time I encountered the Holy Spirit, or like one of the very first times I had like a moment with the Holy Spirit, and I can just remember like being very emotional and being very overwhelmed, and I didn't know what's happening, and luckily my youth leader was there and just kind of sat with me and processed with me, and that was something that I'll always remember is these God moments, and the way you encounter God at a mission trip is so different than I think the way we usually encounter God, when we're not serving or when we're not pouring into other people. Yeah. Just gives you definitely a vantage point to see God in a different way.
Yeah, that is so well said. Well, Claudia, thank you so much for letting us call you and interview you, and we love you and we appreciate you, and you're great.
Thanks, Claude.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Love you too. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Mission trips are just one of the things that Salt and Light does. We do a bunch. bunch of stuff. And mission trips mean so much to us, just for everything that Claudia was saying. We get to pour into students and youth groups, and we get to love on our communities, and it's just a wonderful way to love on our neighbors and be the hands and feet of Jesus. So when you support Salt and Light, whether that's through bidding on an item on the auction, or by doing a donation, a one-time or reoccurring gift to Salt and Light, you are directly supporting our ability to create these mission trip experiences for students and love on our neighborhoods and communities in Central PA and beyond. So thank you in advance for your support and for the way that you pour into mission trips.
So you can head to this link right now for our auction.
Yeah. So day 5 of Celebrate the Light, it's almost over. So make sure you join us back here tomorrow, same time, same place. We're going to talk about another Salt and Light event that we love. And we're going to talk more about some special highlighted items on the auction. Before we go, since I have her here, she's the Director of Creative Arts with Salt and Light, and I know we all have the same question for Christy, so I'll just speak on behalf of America. What's the Zateo 2022 theme?
I'm not at liberty to reveal the theme yet.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. We're not quite there yet. We'll get to it, but
Okay.
we're not gonna reveal that just quite yet. I'm still working on some stuff. So.
All right, well, you heard it here, folks. First. You heard it
here, folks.
You heard it here first, folks. I tried, and I will not stop trying to figure out the Zateo 22 theme for you guys. So stay tuned, because maybe we'll break her. I don't know. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and keep bidding on some items.